12 months ago we started the SMC project, and I wasn't quite happy with the data I was capturing, so I made some changes. Then 2 months ago we started the SMC project again, 12 panels. I'm excited to say that this is the final panel, panel number 12 of the SMC project. Well guys, can you believe it? We are now up to the final panel for our SMC project, the 12th panel. And not only that, I have some merch now. I really love this t-shirt, by the way, and I'm trying to think of some other designs that maybe I could come up with. But a big thank you to Celestron too for allowing me the use of the word RASA in some shirts. So yeah, big thank you to Celestron for that. Now, the 12th panel. Wow, hasn't it been a bit of a journey? And for those that have been following me along, you know that yeah, it's taken a lot to get to where we are right now. And you're probably not going to be too surprised when I say there's still room for improvement. When I say that is I've been going over all the data that I've been accumulating for this SMC project, and I feel like there's going to be a few little tweaks, but we'll know more about that in the next project. That's right, I have the next project ready and planned to go, but I'm not going to say exactly what that is. Although Orion is about this time of the year, so I'll leave that as a bit of a clue, or maybe I'm just completely throwing you off of what my next project is going to be. But it is a target that, no, I'm not going to say. Anyway, we've learned a lot throughout this project. And not only that, the amount of data I'm capturing too. It's just a massive amount, especially in 47 megapixel mode. So I need more hard drive space. Hopefully that will come at some point, but we're still good so far now. So yeah, we'll have to look at some hard drive space a bit later on. We have an absolutely beautiful night. The moon is half, so we've got a half moon at the moment, but I don't care. We're going for the 12th panel, and that's not too bad because the SMC is quite in a southerly direction, so the brightness of the half moon isn't really going to impact too much the SMC. And the reason I sort of know that is because of the Eagle computer with the eye, so I can monitor the sky brightness. And when the moon's around about halfway mark, and we're pointing in the southerly direction, it's not that much of a difference there, so we can get away with it. And yeah, I really don't know what to say. I'm pretty excited about all this. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to see what this image looks like. So, we'll just have to wait for it to get a bit darker, and then we can begin the 12th panel. well, we're all packed up and ready to call it a mosaic. Or maybe not quite. Last night there was some unforeseen clouds. So that came in during the RGB phase of the imaging session. And I think there was still some clouds floating about when we switched into the LHAO3 phase of the imaging session. Now I'm going to have to go through the data and just see how much of it is okay and how much of it is going to be wasted. So yeah, it's pretty, fingers crossed. We can still put something together. Even if there isn't heaps of data in that last panel, that 12th panel, I don't think there's really too much going on there anyway. So I'm not going to be too bothered by it at this point until I see the data. Then I might get a bit bothered by it. But yeah, it's been pretty cool imaging the SMC. As you know, it's been a target that I've wanted to image for quite some time, and being a 12 panel mosaic, juggling that with triple RASes, learning the triple RASer system a little bit more, making some tweaks here and there. I'm really pleased, really happy that I've been able to get this far. We've still got to join the mosaic all together yet, so that's another thing on its own. But there are still some things that need to be tweaked with the system. The alignment between all three RASes need to be just perfected a little bit more. I'd like it to be a little bit more spot on than what it is. The culmination needs to be readjusted. And I'm just nitpicking here with things. The other thing too is the G shields. I'm going to be replacing them with new G shields too for the next target. And the modifications I've made to that are little windows that you can slide back and forth to access the filter holder a lot easier, as well as adjusting the culmination screws as well, so everything can all just stay together. And then you just slide these little windows up on the side of the G shield and you can get in and adjust everything that you need. So that's been another project on its own, but yeah, I'm really pleased with how it's all happened. The other thing that I would like to do is add more data. I can't believe I'm saying it already. I want to add more data to the image. It's I feel it's one night's pretty good. You know, getting a good amount of data. But when I look at the histogram on my sessions, I can probably stretch that exposure a bit more. So the next project, I'll be pushing the exposure a little bit more, allowing a bit more light again to come through the system, and see if we can control our highlights still. Yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. So I just want to shout out and say a big thank you to everyone that's been following this this mosaic, this project along. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a bit different, trying to create such a segment or episodes of a video as it's sort of happening. That's been another challenge too. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the image at the end. It'll probably still be in just luminance phase, but with all the panels all together, yeah, it's fingers crossed. Fingers crossed all the rest of the data is good, because I still haven't looked at the other sets of data as well from the other couple nights, leading up to this. So yeah, fingers crossed. And yeah, if this is the first video you see, please check out some of my others. If you enjoy them, don't forget to subscribe. Give me a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video. Got any comments? Leave them down below. And until next time, take it easy guys. See ya.